Today, we're going to be reviewing the 2018 Infiniti Q60 all-wheel drive Red Sport. We're going to be doing an in-depth exterior review of this car, so body panels, mirrors, lights, and all that sort of stuff. So let's get started. First, let's do a walk around the Q60. And this shape with the coupe looks really good. The Q50, the sedan version, does look nice, but not as good as these lines here on the coupe. Especially in the black and the chrome, it gives it like a very classic, very sleek sort of feel. The rear, really nice. We'll go over that a little bit later on. Just the haunches that you have in the back, especially when you're driving, you're able to see them, so it makes it feel very special when you're in the driver's seat. And again, the rims too, red calipers. It's a very sleek looking coupe. We'll start off with the front bumper here. We have our Infiniti grille. Huge Infiniti symbol, as you can see here is my hand. Huge Infiniti symbol. I like this design that they have here. There's like this sort of charcoal gray, maybe titanium sort of color, and it has waves in it. So it's a wavy grille. I don't really see those too often. Usually those hexagonal shape, and they're black. We have a chrome trim piece here. Nice little dome piece here. I think this is just a differentiate between just the regular Q60 all-wheel drive or S non-Red Sport models. I think only the Red Sport has this hump here. And we have that trim piece that continues all the way around here, license plate. Fog lights area, finally fog light area with a fog light. So our fog light's right here. We have a chrome trim piece here, plastic around here just to give it a little bit of design. Looks nice, nothing too crazy to be honest. Same thing on the other side. Then here on the bottom, the splitter that we have here, I like that it comes out here, it gives it that aggressive little edge here on the side. Same thing on the other side. So when you're looking at it, kind of reminds me of a little bit of a shark or maybe a shark fin or something like that. But this part cuts in here and then ends. Go on to the lights. So we have our daytime running lights, which is this here and this here. So we have a shape sort of like that. High beams and our reflectors here and our turn signals in here as well. And that's really it for the front bumper. Not too much else going on there. Move on to the fender. Starts off where the lights are. Goes up there to the window, nothing else, but we do have something going on here closer to where the wheel is. We have our S badge 3.0T. Now this car, since it's a Red Sport 400, actually it doesn't have any sort of sticker, emblem, or icon that tells you it's a Red Sport. So some of the times, maybe when you see an S, you might think it's just a Q60S or a Q50S, but it might actually be a Red Sport. We have our chrome trim piece here with fins, and actually, you guys can't see that, maybe that way. There you go. It's active, so it should help with extracting the heat from the brakes when you're driving. Here are the Infiniti rims, really nice. I like that the little cut here, it doesn't go all the way through. It gives it a little bit more dimension. We have our calipers here. These are 4-piston Infiniti brake calipers. Looks really nice, the red and the black. This one's on Bridgestone tires. These are 255, 35, 20-inch tires. Now the hood of the Infiniti, it's kind of hard to capture it on black, but again, we do have that little dome piece here. And then just on the outsides has these curvatures, these domes that go up. You can see how dramatic the curve is there when I go down. Maybe from the side it'd be a little bit better. So we have those on both sides, on the left and the right. Really neat thing when you're driving. It makes it feel almost like you're in a, I want to say Porsche, because the way it comes down, it makes you think that you actually have the lights here, and that kind of reminds me of the older Porsches where they had the dome going over and then the lights at the end. It's a really cool driving experience that just kind of, the hood adds to it. Going over the windshield, nothing too crazy here. Just have our wipers. There's no real dome here, just this black part and then the mirror, so nothing obstructing your view there. Pretty standard. Okay, opening the front engine compartment here. There it is. There's Infiniti's V6 twin turbo. So we have 400 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque out of this thing. It is actually a very nice motor. It always wants to keep going forward. Really nice. I'll cover that more in the driving review, but it is an excellent powertrain to this car and complements it very, very well. So we just have the plastic cover here with the silver accents, the Infiniti V6 and twin turbo. Before we go over more of the stuff, just have the sound deadening, heat deadening material up here, nothing really else. Here on the right, we have our brake fluid area, so just lift these tabs up. There's our brake fluid reservoir. Okay, we have our air boxes here. Windshield wiper fluid goes in there. One thing I did want to add, so this part actually keeps the tunneling for the the air filter. So the air filters are here on both sides. And then it is a closed air system. So the air comes in through the grill, goes down through here, and it goes directly into the air filter. So it is a closed system, it's just a tunnel all the way to the out. So you do get that cold air straight into the air filters, and that works really, really well. These intercoolers over here are actually not just air intercoolers. You can see they're parked up here. They do have coolant running through them, so it cools them down. I think that's what really adds to no heat soak. It's been really hot here in Jersey and humid, and the car still pulls the same way it does every other day. When I had the S4, it would sort of, you know, lose that pull, lose that torque, that feeling of the pull, the hotter it got. So really nice design. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised why most people don't really go for this. Maybe because it's around the same price new as maybe an S4, and S4 you do get a nicer interior bits, you get massage seats, which this you don't. But as a powertrain for fun, I think this is pretty awesome. Battery here, positive terminal. There you go. And that's really it for that. And I forgot to mention, but this is all-wheel drive, and it also has the 7-speed automatic torque converter. Move down right here. We have this little side skirt front piece. I'm not exactly sure what you would call this, but this plastic piece out here, it gives it more dimension, more depth, as we have the side skirt down here on the bottom, which goes all the way across. And we do have keyless go. Just have the key in your pocket, approach the door. There you go, it's open. To close, we have our little chrome piece right here. Just press that. We also have emergency, just in case you lose a key, or should I say, just in case the battery dies, you put your key in here. We have a chrome trim piece here with the black on the outside. Not much else with the door, except that it's really long. Being a coupe, very, very long door. Go onto the mirrors. Nice shape design. Wave here, it goes across. This is gonna be our turn signal. Really nice the way they've done it. They have these sort of cuts in there in the plastic. Kind of give it like a crystal sort of look. Not sure if that comes out on camera. Chrome piece there. Then we have our mirrors here. They do not fold in. I don't think Infiniti has an option for they fold in automatically, but you can't fold them yourself if you want to. They are heated and you are able to move them, just they don't auto retract in. Black piece here, or body color should I say, but it probably will be black because this is a different sort of black than this. And then we have our chrome trim piece that goes all the way across. We don't have a second door, so we just have the window here. Again, large passenger and driver's side area, door and window. We have this piece that goes across. Kind of really like that. Instead of it just being all the way down here and across, it kind of gives it a bit more sporty look if you look through the back. Or should I say if I come back. Yeah, it's just a really sleek looking coupe, honestly, with the black and the chrome. Not exactly my go-to color, to be honest, but we have this line, which actually starts all the way from the hood. All the way from the hood, down the mirror, through the door, ends in the back here. Go to our fender here, which is huge. Starts all the way over here and ends all the way at the door. You can see how much the rear steps out. So you are able to see all this in the mirror because normally the body ends around here. It's a really cool design. It really looks awesome when you're driving on the road and you look in the mirror and you're trying to change lanes and you catch the rear quarter panel. Really awesome. Same thing in the back, except we have the 1-piston caliper there in the back. Same rim, and these are 255/35/20, so the same, they are not staggered, and same tires. We have this rear, I'm not sure if you want to call it a canard, but this rear plastic piece here, again, adds a little bit more depth, a little bit more size when you're looking through the back. We have our window with the frosting lines, our reverse light, our hood, which we have a sunroof, which you can move back and tilts up and opens. Radio antenna. Now our trunk, it's probably one of my favorite things about the car. As you can see just how wide it is again. The tires, along with that plastic piece there, the canard, along with the flowing lines, and the rear quarter panel gives it such a long, low look. Should I say a wide, low look. So from the back, I love this thing, the way this thing looks. Yeah, hard to capture on camera. We have a trunk here. Pretty decent sized trunk. The seats do fold down, which is nice. Gives a little bit more capacity to storage. This part here, so it goes into this nice little duckbill spoiler. We have our lights here, reverse light, goes all the way across. Nothing too fancy here. I do like the daytime running tail lights, so it starts from here to end there. It gives it a really sharp look when you're looking from behind. Just to give you guys a look here, we have our fog lights on the bottom, so they are white, not yellow. Same thing on the left side. See our headlights. Right here where the turn signal is also our daytime running lights, so you have that. Regular light, and then also our high beam. Turn signal light here, goes all the way across. Then we have the tail lights. It's gonna be the daytime running lamp, which is also always on. The light here, and the reverse. Same thing on that side. Q60 badge here. We have Infiniti actually spelled out, not just the badge. I'm not sure how many cars actually have this now. I guess Lamborghini, Ferrari, but you know, Infiniti, the badge, our backup cameras right there. The other light, except here, where it's actually a blank spot right here, is our trunk release. You press that, opens. Have our all-wheel drive symbol there. License plate, not much else. We have a reflector on both sides. These kind of, there's no holes in them. They're just kind of just for the design. Just here on the bottom, it's kind of cool. Goes across. I like that the body's actually molded over where the exhausts are, and these exhausts have those little rivets in there. I think it's just to aid in the sound. You guys ever heard G37s going around? They have a really nice stock sound. This one is probably not as loud, but it does pump some of the sound into the cabin, so you do get it. And that's it for the rear. The gas cap, so just press it, opens up. Premium leaded fuel only. Just twist that. And you get to put it in the little holder here. Boom. And that covers it for our exterior in-depth review of the 2018 Infiniti Q60 all-wheel drive Red Sport 400. We'll be making a video for an interior in-depth review as well as a driving review, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.